Good morning, everyone, and how are you guys doing on this lovely Thursday morning? Now, once in a while, there are times when we lose confidence and we're feeling very low. But I was listening to a song this morning and it really comforted me. Now, the lyrics of it went, I am made for more than the world has got for me. I want to trust that I've got a good thing. Now, like this track, there are some tracks that just energize you and help you feel better and, of course, good about yourself. And our very first song of the day is perfect to uplift you guys. So if any of you guys are feeling low right now and you're feeling down and out, definitely listen to the song and it'll bring you back on your feet. It's Pharrell Williams with Happy. Yeah, I was clapping my hands along with the song too. That was Pharrell Williams with Happy. And right now you guys are tuning in to What's Poppin' with Brian Jew on TBS efm 101.3 in Seoul and its surrounding areas, GFN 98.7 in Gwangju, and 93.7 in Yeosu. Now, a couple of reminders. If you haven't already, if you have a Twitter account, please follow us at TBS What's Poppin' and tweet us away, of course. And those of you with a longer email, questions, or a shout out, the address is efmpoppin@gmail.com. And if you're interested in our playlist, come check it out on our website at tbsefm.soul.kr/EFM/what's poppin'. We got a lot more is coming your way, but before we move on, we have a few words from our sponsors. Yes, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It is time for today's pick. Now, once in a while, if things get really busy in your life, it's hard to organize your home spaces. Now, things just get piled up in your house, and soon you may find yourself shuffling through your own junk around the home. And on top of that, if you live in any tiny home, studio apartment, or dorm room, decorating becomes a big challenge. So maximizing space and comfort while keeping clutter to a minimum is a must. So I'm going to give you guys some tips that'll help you guys organize your small space to the best of your advantage. First things first, you can try and hang up a large mirror. Now, this can actually create a bigger space, make the thing look larger, your room look larger, of course. If you have a mirror on the wall or mirrors, you can actually make the room feel like a bigger world, actually, and have like fake windows maybe if you actually put mirrors up. Now, I know a lot of people who do decor and stuff, they use mirrors and put curtains around them as well to have that fake feeling of windows in the house to make it look larger. Also, did you know that there are magnetic storage containers as well? Now, they're really helpful if you want to save up on space. Now, with these magnetic containers, you can keep your spices on the fridge door, and it actually saves cupboard spaces, of course. Also, the corner space is often unused, so angled desks and shelves can be put in the corners so that you can use them for your own workspace or to place books in. Also, there are beds that have built-in storage drawers underneath as well, so you can save a lot of space on these. Now, if you already have a regular bed, then maybe you can find, little baskets or drawers that can fit underneath your bed, and that way you can tidy away unwanted, messy things under the bed that people should not see with the human eye. Now, changing up your space even a little bit can make your home more organized and tidy looking, and we have a perfect song for you guys, an upbeat song, so to help you guys get more motivated to organize your small space. One of my favorite songs nowadays, this is Mark Ronson with Bruno Mars singing Uptown Funk. Wow! Mark Ronson with Bruno Mars singing Uptown Funk. What a great song, of course. And we're uplifting you guys on this Thursday morning. I love that song. It's kind of old school. It got an old school edgy vibe to it. Kind of makes it feel like the Jackson 5. Either way, Bruno Mars, you did justice to that song. It's a great song. Now, moving on, we got some other great vocalists waiting for y'all right now. We're going to listen to two songs. Maya with Now or Never and Akon Right Now, Nah, Nah, Nah. Yeah. We just had two great songs back to back. We had Nah, 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 Right Now by Akon. And of course, we have my girl Maya with Now or Never. And guess what, y'all? It's already time to wrap up the first half of our show. But don't be too sad because I got Elmo coming in the second half to talk about some hip hop music. Last song for the first half, Imagine Dragons, Amsterdam. Wicked, welcome back to the second half of What's Poppin' with your boy TBS efm 101.3. That's not your boy, of course, your boy Brian Jew, but I wanted to do the TBS thing first. Either way, it is a lovely Thursday morning, and it is time for the second half. And when the second half, we got Check the Rhyme with your boy Elmo Chong coming into the studio. And you know what that means when he comes in here? He brings some great hip-hop tracks. So if you want to find out, do not touch that dial. But before we go on, we have a few words from our sponsors. Yo, this is Brian Minaj.
What's up, Brian Minaj?
I was walking to the park and I saw a dog and the dog started barking and I went real crazy. Is that similar to Nicki Minaj?
That's totally Nicki Minaj.
Yes, I'm getting it down,
You
y'all.
got a new one under your belt, my friend.
Yes, I'm going to be Brian Minaj.
Brian Minaj. Yes.
Yes, you don't want to go any farther.
I don't want to
know
go
where
any
you're gonna
farther
go.
than that.
Clean that mind out. But we in the studio
We are
to
in the
talk about
studio.
some hip-hop music.
That's right. And today's theme is friends. And
Friends.
friends.
Chingus. Yes.
And today I brought 3 songs that are talking about friendships and different kinds of friendships.
All right.
And they are R&B and hip-hop songs, urban songs that have to do with this topic. And I just wanted to bring this here today because I think I was just feeling in the just reminiscent mood, the friendship mood. I'm like, yeah, who are my good friends in my life? Who are the top 3?
Well, you sit next to one.
Oh! And these questions came into my mind. What makes a good friend? What makes a great friend? And what makes a forever friend?
That's a question that everybody has in their minds. And it's hard to actually distinguish who are your good friends, fair-weathered friends, or just acquaintances without, living life a little bit longer.
Right.
Kids in their 20s are like, oh, he's my best friend. You don't know that.
Right.
And I'm not saying the bad thing is the person's a bad person that's next to you, but you have to actually let that person get to know you and you get to know that person as well. And in the long run, you might get hurt by that person and you realize, oh, that person wasn't a great friend.
That's happened to me
I've
before.
been there, exactly. We've been there, done that, yo.
Yeah, and I've had a lot of friends that have come and gone, like through the seasons. But if I really think about it, I have about 3 solid friends that have been with me since the beginning.
Okay.
And I'm really thankful for those kind of friends because when you're up and when you're down, they're always there for you. And I'm so thankful in those moments when I realize that because there's, these other people that, come and go and you're like, man, what happened there?
Exactly. I thought we were going to be best friends for life.
That's right.
So
And
that's why you brought this friend theme with
that's
you today.
why I brought this friend theme. And the 3 songs that I have different subtopics of friendship.
Okay.
The first one that we have today is Mario, Just a Friend.
Okay.
And this was his debut single from 2002. And this particular song talks about...
Wait, this was before even, Baby, You Should Let Me Love You.
That's
That
right.
song?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was his second hit single. This was his first debut hit single off of his first album.
Was this as popular as Let Me Love You?
It wasn't as popular, but
Okay.
it did get him sort of noticed in the game.
Okay. In the R&B field. There
That's
you go.
right. And this song basically interpolates Biz Marquis's song, Just a Friend.
Oh, and you say
Yeah,
he's just a friend.
friend.
Oh, baby,
You say he's just a friend.
You got what
That
I need. But you say he's just a friend. And Nicki Minaj's back on the track.
Oh, man, she's everywhere. Can't get rid of her.
She features on everything, man.
She does these days.
I make 10 times your pay. She always does that little accent, too.
Oh, that was a good line. Monster.
Mm-hmm.
We don't even look at the price tags. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's a great song. You should play that one time.
We should.
Get the clean version. Find a clean version.
I will look for it.
And we'll
definitely.
do crazy rappers at that time. Demonic rappers.
We will just get down on it.
Exactly.
Biz Marquis's version talks about a cheating girlfriend, but Mario's version, he kind of flips it and talks about being in the friend zone. So he's saying, you got what I need, girl, but you say I'm just a friend.
That's the worst thing, too.
It's the worst thing, being in the friend zone. And I know that I've been there, and I bet you everybody out there has been there at some point in their lives where they like somebody, they have all these feelings for somebody, and then, one day you're with that person, and then another person comes along and says, how do you guys meet? How do you guys know each other? And the person that you like says, oh, he's just a friend. He's like a little brother to me.
You know what? You and I have a lot to talk about on this topic, so we'll talk more a little bit. I'm very curious. I'm going to ask you if you've been there, of course.
Okay.
But right now, we listen to the track.
Let's do it.
We got Mario with Just a Friend.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a great track.
That was a great track.
Mario, Just a Friend.
Mm-hmm.
Now, since we were talking about this song before the song played, and we're still on the topic,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Have you been there?
I have been there, and, I've been there a couple of times. I've tried to, in the beginning of my life, I didn't have, what do you call that, nunchi?
Okay.
And you have certain feelings for somebody, and you think you're picking up signals from that person, but really, when that happens, when they just say it out to somebody else, oh, he's just a friend, he's like a little brother.
That's when your heart is just
It's
crushed.
clear, and you're like, man, what was I seeing that you weren't seeing? You know what I mean? So what I want to do today is I want to talk about how we can avoid this at all costs, gentlemen.
Yes.
And ladies.
All right.
Okay, so
You got to put down the line and be clear to each other what you are. Yes. You're either friends or you're not. Now, since you were talking, it made me remember a situation where this one girl a long time ago, every time we met up, we split up, she'd always give me a kiss on the cheek.
Oh.
The one day was actually on the lip, like a popo, not no tongue or anything, just, you know? And even here, like my foreign friends, they're like very kissy, touchy-feely, you know, the skinship. That's a Korean word, of course, though. And, yeah, and I was thinking, oh, this person really likes me. All right, we'll see where this goes. And then we had a house party one time, and the girls are like, oh, you and Brian know each other? It's like, so what are you guys? I goes, oh, he's just a good friend. It's like, no, you didn't just call me a good friend. What is up with the kissing then?
The kissing and touching and hugging and kissing.
And then things got weird where we're splitting up that night. And then we gave each other a hug, and then she came in for a kiss, and I backed away.
Oh.
And then she was like,
What's
what are you
wrong?
doing?
What's wrong?
It's like, what do you mean, what am I doing? He
Yeah.
goes, why are you acting all weird? It's like, hold up. Why am I acting weird?
Yeah.
You said I'm just a friend. Just friends don't kiss on the mouth. All right?
Yeah.
Someone's feelings are going to get hurt in the long run, so I'm stopping it before that happens.
Yeah, that was a good move, actually.
Exactly. And she like, oh, okay, if you're going to be all like that. I'm like, what do you mean all like that, you weirdo?
Why are you mixing up the signals, girl? Make it clear.
Make it clear. You just said we're just a friend. But, you know, then treat me like a friend.
That's right.
You don't see girlfriends kissing each other in the mouth or guy friends kissing each other in the mouth. Friends don't kiss on the mouth.
And sometimes it's a situation where, like, they might actually like you, but they don't want to put it out there to people. You know, they don't want to...
Or they're just players.
Or they're players.
They got like two on the side, one at home.
That's right. So everybody, fellas out there who are going through this friend zone situation, if you ever feel like that or it's clear that you are in there, my suggestion to you is if you don't feel that relationship is worth just being in the friend zone and you investing all your time into it and having all these feelings, get out of there.
Squash it, y'all.
Find somebody that will reciprocate those feelings for you and move on.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Amen to that, brother.
Amen.
Amen.
Brother.
Now, since we're moving on from girls and even guys, girls go through the same thing, of course. People who kind of lead people on. We're going to go on to another topic of friends.
Okay.
And the next artist that you brought with you, and of course, you can explain why.
The next song that I brought with me is P. Diddy or Puff Daddy at the time. I'll Be Missing You featuring Faith Evans and 112.
Oh, yeah.
This subtopic of friendship is about missing a friend. So
Yes, it is.
I know that a lot of people, especially foreigners out here that come to Korea, they leave behind a life wherever they're from and
best
friends and people that they really care about, and they come here to explore a new life. And you know, naturally you end up missing your friend.
Yes.
Now, this particular song deals with the subject of missing a friend because one had passed away. Because this particular song talks about the notorious B.I.G., who was murdered on March 9th, 1997.
Oof.
And because of that, Puff Daddy made this song because he really missed his friend a lot. And for those of you that don't know, Notorious B.I.G. was one of the best rappers of all time.
Heck, yes.
Most people put him up there in the top 3 with Tupac and Nas. So Notorious B.I.G. is a great rapper, and he was a great loss at the time when he passed away, because at that time there was a lot of gangster rap battles and beefs going on from different parts of America, different coasts.
Yes.
And it resulted in the deaths of 2 great rappers, being Tupac and Biggie. And because of that, it just really changed the game and brought an awareness of anti-violence in this game of hip-hop. Some other information about this song is that it samples the Police's 1983 hit, Every Breath You Take.
Okay.
And
everyone knows that song.
Everybody knows that song. But instead of Sting singing the chorus, it's sung by Faith Evans. So, yeah, this song is dedicated to anybody out there who's missing their friend for whatever reason it is. And I I hope this brings back a lot of memories for a lot of people.
Alrighty, I dedicate this to all those people who've lost somebody in the past. But don't be too sad because you're going to see that person another day. Just keep your head up, keep your hopes up, keep praying as well because your loved ones who've passed on don't want to see you all sad and down. They want to see you smiling. So remember, they're in a better place right now and we'll see them again one day. With that said, we're going to play this song for you guys. And the song is by Puff Daddy featuring Faith Evans of 112. It's called
I'll Be Missing You.
P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, featuring Faith Evans.
Faith Evans, 112.
I'll Be Missing You.
Missing You.
Great song.
Yeah. And to all those people out there, question for you today, who are you missing?
Exactly.
Who are you thinking about today that you haven't seen in a long time? Hopefully, you can get on Facebook or pick up the phone and
let them know.
Reach out to them and let them know.
Because it might be too late. We don't want that to happen, of course, but you never want it to be too late. You know, certain words like, I love you, I care about you, you mean so much to me.
Yeah.
Those small words could mean so much to somebody else. So if you have a chance to, go online or pick up the phone and try calling your friend up or your family member before it's too late. And for those of you who already lost somebody in the past or even recently, we understand, especially me, I've lost so many people, close friends and family, and I know what you're going through. And it's hard to go through that by yourself. So know that we're here for you. And if you want to talk and vent, let us know. Email us and let us know what you're going through. And I'll do my best to, you know, try to tend to your needs as well.
And you know what that also shows when you do that, when you reach out to that person, it shows loyalty in your friendship.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that brings us to our next song.
Oh,
yes.
Good segue,
Did you see that? I've been practicing, son. Loyalty in friendship is the next sort of subtopic we're getting into.
Okay.
And the song that reflects that today is Rihanna's Umbrella featuring Jay-Z.
Under my umbrella, Ella, Ella, eh, eh, eh.
Yeah. This song talks about loyalty and friendship, and it was one of those songs that had a really long journey in actually getting out to the public because the original writers of the song actually wrote it for Britney Spears in mind.
Okay.
And it turned out that Britney Spears' label rejected it. Then it was shopped to Mary J. Blige, but Mary J. Blige wasn't working on her album at that time. Then finally Rihanna heard it and wanted it, and the timing was really right for her because she was releasing her album soon at the time.
Okay.
And while recording that song, she's the one that actually kind of riffed out that Ella, 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 eh.
Oh, so that wasn't part of the track.
It wasn't even really part of the track
that was
at
her flow.
first. It was her flow, and then it just stuck. You know, with that riff being the most memorable part of the song for me, you know, I really think it was great timing for her to get the song. And additionally, Jay-Z on the feature, I call that perfect timing. So
that's really great timing.
Great timing. And with the lyrics, when I say loyalty and friendship, I'm going to say some of the lyrics today. And if this doesn't reflect loyalty, I don't know what else does. When the sun shines, we'll shine together. Told you I'd be here forever.
Aww.
Said I'll always be a friend. Took an oath. I'ma stick it out till the end. Loyalty,
Great
baby.
Lyrics. Great
loyalty.
Lyrics. And sometimes it's funny because during the song, it doesn't really catch you, but when you actually sit down and read the lyrics, you're like, bam!
Wow.
In my face.
In my face. Those are hard, good,
lyrics.
Hitting lyrics.
Exactly. And with that said, we are going to leave the show today. We're going to wrap things up. But we just want to thank all our loyal listeners for tuning in every day.
Yes.
Or even if you can't tune in every day, even if you tune in once a week, either way, you guys are doing your best to tune in, listen to our program. And of course, our loyalty to Elmo and Elmo's loyalty to us to come here every Thursday to teach us about some good hip-hop and R&B tracks.
Yes.
Thank you, and God bless you always.
God bless you too.
Alrighty, with that said, we do have the last song, and since we're talking about Rihanna and Jay-Z, Umbrella, we got that song for you guys right now. But don't be too sad, because I'll be back again tomorrow, y'all, for a Friday segment called Say What. But for now, this is Rihanna featuring Jay-Z with Umbrella, and on behalf of What's Poppin', this is Brian Jew and
Elbow.
We signing off.
Peace.